from Quantu, I think that's their name, Quantu or Quantus Economics. And they are saying that, look, President Tinubu's economic reform has helped greatly to stabilize the Nigerian economy. They said between 2014 and 2023 that Nigeria's economy collapsed. In other words, that report by Quantus Economics was more or less saying that Buhari's 8 years was a period of waste economically, that the economy became prostrate, but that Nigeria reached a turning point in 2024, which is commendation for the Tinubu administration in terms of removal of subsidy, in terms of removal of foreign exchange subsidies, in terms of the many innovations that the Tinubu government has introduced. And they said categorically in that report that now investors are coming back. Foreign direct investors are coming back. Portfolio investments are coming back. The foreign reserve has increased. That under Buhari, foreign reserve went down. They depleted the foreign reserve. Nigeria lost confidence within the international community. But however, which is what I find instructive about the Quantus Economics report, that Nigeria still needs to do a lot more. That this economy must be productive. That productivity is important. That population is going to increase by 2030. In fact, we will reach 280 million by 2080. And that, in other words, Nigeria needs a lot more to do. They, however, recognize that it's not something that the Tinubu government can do in 1 year or 2 years, that Nigeria is a work in progress. But, you know, Oyedele also recognizes that more people are in poverty. And that's what makes this environment painful. Finally, the FATF. There's a background to it. We were on the blacklist of the Financial Action Task Force based in France at the time President Obasanjo assumed office in 1999. It was the Obasanjo government that first started this process of Nigeria becoming a financial destination. We were removed from that blacklist because the Obasanjo administration set up the EFCC, set up the ICPC, and then, you know, the international community restored confidence in Nigeria. But by 2023, again, we had gone back to what they call the grey list, which means that as a Nigerian, you can't transact businesses. You know, investors no longer trusted Nigeria. We became a country that is more or less a pariah in the international economic system. Kudos to the Tinubu government, again. The Tinubu administration now, through the combined efforts of the National Security Advisor's Office, the Ministry of Finance, the National Insurance Commission, and other agencies, as Dr. Aniti was saying in a piece that I think I read. You know, now Nigeria is back there. But Dr. Aniti made one important point, which is that, she's the Minister of State for Finance, by the way, which is that, look, the job is not finished. Nigeria now being back in good graces with the FATF is the beginning. Now we have been invited back to the next meeting of the FATF, but we need to do a lot more in terms of improving the integrity of our financial system. Because the people who suffer are the ordinary people of Nigeria. If you go to a hotel or anywhere abroad and you bring out your what do you call it, debit card, credit card, I don't use all these things. It's my wife that carries, you know, cards. You know, they will tell you that, oh, from Nigeria, it's not working. There's always a problem. If you as a Nigerian, you want to open a bank account abroad, they are very suspicious because they think that this is a country of scammers. The senators that are praising the development, FATF now recognizes that. They are part of the problem. Are they not the ones taking money of undisclosed sources to go and buy property abroad? And the international community will be wondering, why do these Nigerian lawmakers always come here to come and buy property? So I agree with Dr. Aniti, the Minister of State for Finance, that this is not a finish line. The recognition is important. It is to be celebrated, but this is the beginning.